Welcome back to Thoughts While Drinking Coffee. And I was just thinking, that's better, I was just thinking about megapixels and when they matter. So you see the camera manufacturers all the time coming out with cameras with bigger megapixels as a selling point. 10, 12, 16, 24, 36, the Z7 II now is at 47. Didn't Sony just come out with a camera in the 60 range? But do megapixels really matter? And I think the answer to that is yes and no. It all depends on what it is you're doing with your pictures. If you're just shooting them for screen, for LCD here on your monitor, say for Instagram or Flickr, then megapixels really don't matter. You can probably get away with a 12 megapixel iPhone and it'll take amazing pictures for the screen. However, when megapixels really start to matter is when you're printing. You'll really start seeing the degradation of the quality of the print as you go larger. And so there is some truth that megapixels do matter, which is why you'll see a lot of fine art photographers use cameras with megapixels in the range of 24 all the way up to 100 megapixels. But those are getting into the really higher end cameras like the Hasselblads and the Fujis, which really isn't very attainable financially for a lot of photographers. Another reason megapixels are important is once you start cropping your picture. Now this actually does make a difference between screen or printing. So if you have your full frame camera 24 by 36 sensor and you take a picture at, let's say, 24 megapixels and then you crop that picture down to the center here, you're actually cropping out a lot of megapixels. And so that little 1 by 1 square might be 1,000 by 1,000. And that right there is going to affect your print as well as your on-screen image. And you'll start seeing pixelation and photos will be blurry. You'll have to stand much, much, much farther away in order to see that picture more clearly. And so I would say that when it comes time to choosing your camera and you're looking at your megapixels, for me personally, I find 24 to 36 megapixels is the perfect range. But for you, you need to decide what it is you want to do with your pictures and then look for an appropriate camera that has the correct amount of megapixels for you. So thank you for joining me for Thoughts While Drinking Coffee. And also thank you for clicking the red subscribe button below, and we'll see you next time.